What is up? It is Andy, and I gotta be honest with you, for like the first time, I don't know, in over a year, right? Just last April, I'm just not looking forward to making these daily things. After Sunday night, I went to a wedding, then I rushed home, watched the Avalanche, and then Sunday night, I'm just sitting there, borderline like I got eliminated from the playoffs. All my futures, everything that I had, the way the playoffs were gonna unfold, between that and the Bruins, I was just left there in shambles. And then I gotta come out here the next day and say, I here take the Rangers and Dallas. I need some time to recalibrate. But I know you guys don't got time for anything. You just need picks. I don't know if you've been doing the George Costanza route.
I will do the opposite.
Where, if I'm going over, you're going under, and I don't know what the hell's going on.
Now I will do the opposite, and I will do something.
I'm looking forward to the golf course. I'm looking forward to joining my New York Islanders. The problem is, I declared my season dead after the Avalanche were out. But the odds shopper doesn't declare my season dead, so I got to wing it out here and give you guys what I got. And I'll try to do that for this Thursday night. We got a couple of game twos, and the best bet that you could make is the same one I've told you about many times. You can utilize their same game parlays over at Caesar. They will make your first bet risk-free up to $1,250. So you bet $1,250. If you're wrong, you'll have $1,250 waiting in your account as long as you're over 21 and located in a state where sports betting is permitted. And if you have a problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. So now we got a couple of game twos. Toronto and Dallas, both home teams lost game one. Like every home team apparently, just can't win important games. Now you would think in the last round they got cracked in game one and they had a very good response, but freaking Florida's playing real weird right now. All of a sudden, they won 3 in a row in the last series, came out game one. Are we really just that confident they're going to come out and lose game two handily? I really am tempted to do what we did last game. One of the few bright spots was both teams over 1.5 goals, and then Florida at plus 2.5. Putting those two together and saying, you know what, with the way Bobrovsky's playing and the confidence that Florida is rolling with, I don't doubt that Toronto can win. But it's probably not going to be a blowout because we haven't been seeing Florida get blown out. Weird enough, because their defense is still very, very, very leaky. Now, normally when a team at home goes down in game two, you see way more desperation. You saw that last time from Toronto. When they lost game one to Tampa, they came out firing in that next game. You saw guys who maybe are not as shot heavy look to make a pretty play, like Marner blasting slap shots from the blue line in the power play. And I wouldn't be surprised if they had a similar approach in this game. So give me the over 2.5 shots on goal for Mitch Marner. I wanted to take the over 3.5 for Tavares, but that's just a little too much for me. But I am going to take the over 0.5 point for John Tavares. Potentially Morgan Riley too. The only reason I'm not going to go to our guy Nylander is because inexplicably he's not playing on the top power play. One of the most skilled guys in the whole league, but there's no room for him on that top power play. So I will stick with Tavares. Then looking at that late game, you're probably going to get a similar level of desperation, but the problem is there is a speed disparity with those two teams. Dallas really had to scratch and claw to get back into it. That forecheck was relentless. And now what am I left to believe about Ottinger? He looked like Ottinger throughout the whole game other than a random 4 minutes. So I would like to go under 6.5 again, but really I think I just want to go Dallas to even this series. The Kraken, despite how well they've played and how relentless they've been, the cockroach Kraken, even in the last series, they were not able to go up 2-0 on the Avs. And I think, they won games 4 and 5. That was the only time they won 2 in a row. But going up 2-0 in Dallas, you got to figure you're going to be seeing Dallas's best punch in this game. So I will take the Dallas Stars to even up that series. And that's what I got for you on a Thursday night as I, just try to get to the weekend. All right, everyone. Good luck to you. Better luck to me. I will see you tomorrow for some Game 2 picks in the other two series.